So this also shows that Finland, in a way, is discounting the Court of Human Rights. So it is something, that Court of Human Rights are just something, some minor thing, and it's not the real thing, and nobody bothers it, and so on. And then we can see that the result, in a way, that when the Court of Human Rights has decided that Finland has performing poorly, so it does not make any changes in Finland. So Finland only pays a certain damage. If you have been suffering because of the poor court decision, okay, you might get some small compensation. But there is no change. No judge will be punished. No state official will be punished that they have been doing a wrong decision. No. It's just that taxpayers are paying for the damage. And that's why there is no great change in Finland, because nobody is suffering personally about their wrongdoings. Here we stand. And what to do? Now we have the Päivi Hirvelä, which is selected against all the moral rulings to be a judge, because everybody understands that if she has been misleading of her past performance in the previous jobs, telling that she has been a judge, and she has not been even a single day a proper judge, only a temporary one in the local courts. And then she claims that she has been a judge also in the appeal court, the next stage. And she has not been there, not even a temporary judge, because she has been only a presenter. She has been only a clerk in the court. That's it. And now she is there on a very high position. And we should require very high moral standard of those people. Very, very high moral standard. Does anybody believe that this sort of person has a high moral standard? I don't believe. And it's not only the Finnish problem, because the Finnish judge, in this case Päivi Hirvelä, is also judging the cases for the other countries. And we have this system. So it's a problem for every member country in the European Court of Human Rights. And it should be changed. She ought to be dismissed immediately. And we have been claiming and no change. We have been telling this to Finnish ministers, to the Finnish parliamentarians, and we just get the cold elbow. Nothing. So we are losing the confidence in Finland for the court system. We are losing the confidence towards the European Court of Rights. And it's a very serious thing. And we had one parliamentarian, when there was a case of corruption, so that how the money is used for the election process, and the parliamentarians ought to inform if they had received the money and how much money. So there was Mr. Kalli, Timo Kalli, who about 1 year ago said that there is no need to follow this law because there is no punishment. I mean, if he's giving an example that you can do wrong things, you need not to follow the law if there is no punishment. How do you teach the young people? How do you can get a normal citizen to follow the rulings? Impossible. It will be a chaos, anarchy. Because the highest, topmost level of the person and people, like in this case Timo Kalli, says that the law has no meaning. And he's still sitting in the same position, means that his member parliamentarians agree and accept what he has been doing. He ought to have been dismissed from his job because he's doing a wrong thing for the whole democratic system. He's pissing on the democratic system, on the justice. That's where we are in Finland. And we are running towards a very grand economical catastrophe. State is borrowing enormous amount of money just to keep the things running. Unemployment is increasing tremendously. And the investments are not coming to Finland, they are running out. And the reason is, of course, that we don't have the proper justice system. We have been losing the honor of what is right and wrong. People just try to pick the money where they can see. Robbing, stealing, corruption, enormous corruption. How it is possible, we can ask. Because Finland is a beautiful country. We have white snow and the sun is shining all the year round practically, and we have a lot of lakes. The simple reason is that Finland is only 5 million people. We speak our own language, and it's very, very difficult for foreigners to penetrate to the Finnish reality. And they don't bother, because we are just 5 million people. But it's terrible. It's simply terrible. That's how I feel it. Thank you.